we're gonna do, I call it reset flow, because you get to flow and connect your breath and move with your body, but then we also get to have a deep kind of relaxation at the end as part of the reset. Um, so it's coming into seated comfortably, whatever that looks like for you. And our theme that has been coming up is the way we use the saying spring ahead and fall behind, the way that we remember the time changes. I was like asking like universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, like just what the message is like for this week or this month. And that's what came up, was that metaphor. So I've been using it in my theming. I'm going to use it today in class, and an offering I made today, that we think it's like we're falling behind, or we think that we're being pushed behind, or we're going slower than we should be going, or with COVID, like we can't do as much because we're at home. So we think it's like a falling behind, but really it's a way to spring ahead. So going inward and finding that less is more, going through the grief, and yes, there's gonna be trauma from all this as well, but seeing it more as, because we took this time, now like the sun's coming out, the spring's coming, we're ready to like come outside of our homes and just spring ahead. And maybe that means doing things differently, like eating better, or just hanging out with better people, or doing different things that you never tried before. So seeing it more as a way that it's sprung us ahead, and what that may look like in your life. So as we go through class today, I'm going to use that for cueing. For when we curve inwards, it's more of the going in, or what we would say falling behind. And then opening up is that springing ahead in the growth. So just keeping that theme in mind for class today, and maybe just for the rest of the day in general. And so with the eyes closed, just starting to drop the breath to the bottom of your belly. And then on the inhale, taking a full breath in. Just feeling your ribs expand, belly expands, all the cells in the body bring in breath. And on the exhale, just releasing the breath out. On your inhale, drawing in more peace. And on the exhale, letting go of more chaos. And just continue in this way for the next few moments. To breathe in and breathe out. Relaxing your face, relaxing the shoulders and the arms, your fingertips. Easing into your body, not being afraid anymore to go inwards, knowing you've persevered and you have gone through so much. So there's less fear now of the unknown or those dark places. Just go inwards. And then allow that to make your expression of the body and the self more alive, like the spring, glowing like the sun. And take 3 more full breaths here. Like in each inhale and exhale. Finding softness, a bit of strength in your breath. And we'll gently start to open the eyes here. Just reaching up with the spine, reach arms up overhead, long spine, long arms, eyes can look up. As you exhale, hands come down to heart center, curving inwards to drop the chin down, bringing almost the face towards the fingertips with hands at heart. And as you inhale, roll open the heart and the eyes come up, hands come back up. So you're just sending the fingertips back up, One more time as you exhale, bringing everything back to the heart space, curving inwards, drop the neck, drop the head. One more time as you inhale, reach up. Neck comes neutral, interlace the fingers above the head, pointer fingers reach to the sky. Exhale, send the shoulders down your back, pull the belly in and up. Exhale, to starting to hinge to one side, so making that half of a C shape with the upper body. Check in with your neck, so you don't want to be pulling the shoulders up. You want space for the sides of the neck. As you inhale, pull the belly back to center. Exhale, other side. One more full breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Release your arms down. You can roll the shoulders behind you and roll them forward. And we'll come into one more seated pose. Just starting to send the legs out in front of us, giving them a little shake here. You can also massage with the hands along the thighs and the calves, adding some more circulation for the legs. Then we're going to come into a half butterfly with the side bend stretch. So starting to bring the left knee in towards you. If you're already going for your right knee, that's okay too. Hugging the foot in towards you, opening up through the hip. And then instead of having that right leg or the opposite leg out straight in front of you, bringing it over to the side so you have more space here. As you inhale, engage along the sides of the body, and then start to bring that right arm, whatever leg's extended, that arm is going to come to this extended leg, and just starting to move the hand down the leg. So you may come all the way to the toes. You may just bring the hand onto the body. You may start to hinge to the side a little bit more. And then the opposite hand can stay on that bent knee, or you can reach the arm up and overhead, adding more of an opening for the ribs, sides of the back, and head. Maybe it comes all the way down towards the toes. Again, you don't have to. If you take an inhale, imagine breath on the sides of the body here, so really fill up. And on your exhale, breathe into the body, opening. So imagine that you're coming out of this big slumber like bears do. You're in this hibernation. You're starting to awaken and open. So really open through the ribs, open through the sides of the body, stretch with that energy, feeling new again. Inhale, engage the belly, take your time, protecting the low back. Both arms can reach up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Again, dropping the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, bring the eyes forward, release the hands back down behind the knee, onto the knees here. Just starting to bring the legs back to center and adding any movement you'd like. And make your way to the other side. So the opposite knee comes in here, opening up through the hip. Again, as the other leg extends, bringing it more to the side. So you have lots of space, preparing for that side bend. As you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, starting to fold down that leg with the extended arm. Again, you can just keep the hand on the leg for support. Maybe reach for the toes. Just finding space to bend here. And then opening even more, you could bring that arm up and overhead. Maybe start to extend further into that side bend. Maybe reaching towards the toes briefly here. You're staying lifted. And then starting to breathe into all those little spaces in the body. Along the rib cage, mid-back, low back, heart space, neck. Just continuing to open here. And take one more full breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, coming back to center. Guide the body all the way back up, rolling that out through the body. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Drop the chin down towards the chest, eyes towards the fingers. Releasing the hands here. Bringing the hands into the knees, into the legs. Planting the feet down. And feel free to rock the legs side to side, adding any light movement. Make your way into tabletop position. So just rolling over the knees and the hips here. widening through the fingers. Take an inhale to the back of the heart. Exhale, push the hands down, curving into that cat pose. So back of the body lifts up, looking back maybe towards the pelvis or the knees. And as you inhale, drop the heart, bring the heart forward and through, belly stretches, eyes can come forward, tailbone lifts. Just continue in this way, curving in, rolling forward and through. So we're not going to count these. I also need to find a rhythm with your breath as you curve in and curve out. So this flow in Kundalini or in some other yoga practices, they actually do it for 3+ minutes, just cat and cow, because it's so good for the spine, but it also starts to create more collagen in the body. It creates more lubrication and fluid for the spine, moving the fluid along the spine and the body. So we're going to do it a little bit longer today because we're doing coming back to our awakening. We're stretching it out, moving the fluid from being still or going inwards, what we may have thought was falling behind. And now we're coming back to spring ahead. Just continue to move with your cat and cow, finding a rhythm. You can also really exaggerate your breath. Exhale, inhale. Just connecting your breath to movement, coming alive with the energy, moving a few more times in this way. Doing 2 more in each direction. Kind of resting in our tabletop position. Inhale, exhale. Starting to tuck our toes and coming into downward facing dog. I feel a sneeze in my nose, so if I randomly sneeze, I've been waiting for it to release from my nose. I'm starting to tuck the toes and lifting the hips, downward facing dog. So we have the spine warmed up here, bending the knees, really lengthening towards the sky with the tailbone. Dropping the head down. Starting to picture breath or energy going from tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head here. Take a full inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, look towards your hands, step, or you can spring ahead by jumping towards your hands with the feet and then coming into forward fold. Taking your time here in forward fold. So we're going to pause. You could allow the upper body to swing from side to side. And then starting to pause in the fold, bend the knees deeper, slowly starting to roll the body all the way up. So then we're going from that slumber feeling, curving inwards, to now opening and rising. As you come up, reach the arms overhead, stretch up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Drop the chin towards the chest. Pause, come back to center. Release the arms by your sides. Mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna do a little bit of a different flow today. As we inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands down, stepping the left foot back into warrior one. So the right knee bends, left foot comes back so it's planted, not on the tippy toes. So planting the back foot. It's okay if it's 90 or 45 degrees. So the toes are out to the side here. Push down to the bottoms of the feet, reach the fingers forward, and then coming all the way up, exhale into warrior one. So taking up space here, full inhale and exhale. One more full round of breath. Then starting to turn onto the back tippy toes here. Taking a breath in this shorter lunge. Then start to bring the hands down onto the mat, sliding the right foot back into plank pose. Take as many steps as you need to. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lowering all the way or halfway. Open up for cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees, look towards the hands, step, or you can spring ahead, jumping forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, knees can bend, roll open the shoulders. Exhale, release, fold. Push down to the feet, rise up, stretch up, come all up, reaching overhead. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms down. Come a little bit closer to the front of the mat. Other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the hands here. Starting to step that right foot back or left foot, wherever you didn't do last time. Finding those warrior one legs. Adjusting the weight back and forth. Engage the belly. Push down for the feet. Rising up to warrior one. Exhale. Noticing from that transition, if you could soften your face, be like extending from the shoulders up to the fingers. Take one more breath. And then starting to turn those back, tippy toes. Take a breath here. Inhale, draw breath in. As you exhale, hands come down, sliding that front foot back, meeting into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Opening up to cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping or hopping forward. Make your way into your forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Engage the belly. Forward fold, surrender the heart, push through the feet, rise up, come all up, stretching up. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Adding a little bit more this time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Hands plant for support. Left foot steps back. Find those warrior one legs again. Inhale, push to the feet, arms come up, stretch them up. Exhale, warrior one. Take another breath. Adding a pyramid pose, lengthening that front right leg, sending the hip back. So you have energy moving in two different directions. Keep sending the hip back as the heart comes forward. Hands may lower down into the thigh, knee, maybe ankle, or down into a block or the earth, the mat. Drop your head and take 2 breaths. And gently starting to bend into that front knee, reach the fingers forward, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior one. Slowly start to turn those back, tippy toes. Eyes come down, hands come down, sliding the right foot back, taking your time, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lowering all the way or halfway down. Opening up to cobra, upward facing dog. Lift the heart. Rolling over knees, tucking toes, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees, look towards the hands, step or hop, coming into forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Root to the feet, stretch, rise. Hands come down to the heart. Releasing the arms down by your side, other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, right foot steps back, warrior one legs. Take the time, set up solid foundation. Push the feet, rising up, coming up, warrior one, exhale. One more breath here. Lengthening that front leg, sending the hips back, heart comes forward, starting to fold over that leg here, coming into pyramid pose, resting the hands where it feels right for you. Softening the back of the heart and the head. Full inhale. And exhale. Bending, starting to bend into that front knee here. Planting the hands down. Slowly starting to reach your fingers forward and all the way back up. So we're going to add one more warrior one here. Just so we can turn on the back toes a little bit differently. And then starting to bring the hands back down. Sliding that front foot back. Make your way into plank pose. Inhale. Starting to lower all the way or halfway. Opening up for cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees, step or hop. Make your way to your forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Fold and release. Push to the feet, coming up, stretch up, rise up. Hands come down in the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. One more time on each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, finding warrior one feet. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Turn onto the back left toes. Hands come down to the hips. Starting to soften that back knee, and we're just going to spring up onto the standing leg. So feel free to place the left toes down at any time. You're just finding some balance here. Staying here, just hovering the leg, or keep setting the left foot and toes back. As you keep hinging forward here to making a T shape with the body. Arms will release and come to the sides for warrior three. Take one more breath. And then getting extra creative, starting to bend the right knee, place the left foot back, warrior one. Arms come up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Eyes come down, planting the hands down, turn on those back toes. Again, take your time, walking the body out to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Open up for cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bending the knees here, hopping or jumping. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Push with the feet, coming all up, stretching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, other side. Rise, reach the arms. Forward fold. Plant the hands, right foot steps back. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Full breath. Hands start to come down to the hips, turning onto the back toes here, using that spring in the back of the leg. So we're springing ahead again, starting to spring up to the standing leg. Again, those back toes can touch at any time, rearranging the hips, playing with that feeling and maybe folding a little bit, starting to hinge, maybe about halfway. Keep sending the right toes back, crown the head reaches away, arms they come to the sides. Coming into a version of warrior three. Take one more breath. And then gently starting to bend the left knee, plant the right foot back down, arms reach up, warrior one, exhale. Eyes come down, hands come down, other side, that front foot, turn on the back toes, walk the feet back, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower. Open up for cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Pausing here. Lift the left leg nice and high for three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. So that left heel is almost coming towards the right glute. Again, we're just opening up through the hip. And on your next exhale, sliding the knee underneath you, bring the knee towards the nose. One last time, lengthen the leg up and back, three-legged dog. Point the left toes down. Other side, inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. Bringing the knee underneath you, this time curving in. Lengthen the leg last time. Starting to lower the toes down. Bend the knee, look towards the hands. Step or hop. Make your way to forward fold. Pause here for about 2 breaths. Hands will come in behind the head. Lengthen the neck. Also bend the knees. Your next inhale, halfway lift. Fold and release. Push to the feet, rise up, come all the way up, stretching up. Exhale, arms come down by the sides for your mountain pose. Take a full inhale and exhale. Starting to come up to the right tippy toes. Eyes can open, you can keep them closed if you want to add a little adventure to your tree pose today. As you open up through the right hip, foot can stay as is, or you can start to explore the space here. Maybe the foot comes a little bit higher, you can lower it back down. Hands come to the hips, the heart center, or overhead. I'm going to take one more full breath. When you're ready, inhale, guide the knee forward, releasing the foot down, arms release. You can shake that out through the body here. And then coming to the tippy toes on the other side, open the hip, slide the foot closer to the standing leg. Again, you can help that foot explore higher above the knee, just skipping the knee joint itself. Find a way to grow and spring up here, from just pushing down to the bottoms of the feet, rising energy to the heart and to the eyes. Hands place wherever feels comfortable for you. And take one more breath. And guide the knee forward, releasing the foot down and shaking that out. Back to mountain pose, kind of that reset pose. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come into one more balancing standing pose here. So come into the right tippy toes. So lift up that right heel, open the hip again. You can do a second version of tree, or you could reach down for that foot and heel and place it to the front of the standing leg thigh, in front of the leg. Staying here, you can start to bend the knee of the standing leg, finding a bit of balance, almost like a figure 4 stretch, but standing. And then take one more breath, hands stay here at heart center. Just slowly release, engage the belly, bring the knee forward, releasing the foot down, letting that go, shaking that out. You roll that through the arms and the shoulders. Mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Other side here. Get up to the tippy toes, open the hip against second set of tree, or finding a different version by bringing that heel to the front of the thigh, staying here. We're starting to bend into the standing leg. Hands maybe at heart center or just resting them onto the body. And take one more breath. Slowly releasing. Push the standing leg, bring the knee up, place the foot down. Removing that energy, shake it out through the body. Mountain pose, inhale. Exhale. From standing, we're just gonna do a bit of a shoulder stretch where we come to the mat again. Just interlace the fingers in behind you. Bend the elbows, roll the shoulders back, and then starting to re-lengthen the arms. You can stay here or keep stretching and lifting the heart up. Pull the belly in and up. Keep lifting up, opening up here. And take one more breath. Slowly releasing. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Hands come to heart center. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Take a breath. Release the arms. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, putting the hands down, stepping back to downward facing dog. And if you want to add on to this, you can. So as you inhale, reach the left leg nice and high, three-legged dog. Then you open up through the hip. Stay here. You can flip all the way over to wild thing, planting the left foot down, left arm may reach up, coming into an arch in the body. Take one more breath. Slowly flipping all the way over. Hands come down, leg comes back down, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, right leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Staying here, or flipping all the way over. Again, doesn't have to be graceful, and it's okay if you go falling. Just like try not to hurt yourself. Staying in wild thing, just wherever you are. And slowly flipping back over. You plant down dog, inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down. Moving through a cat and cow flow. You can also just move the body side to side. Taking whatever you need to just release that through the body. Meeting in child's pose. Knees may be close together. Allowing the belly to rest and heart comes forward. Head can come all the way down. Or knees can come wider with the belly folding forward and heart resting and head resting. Slow the breath down. Just telling the body it's okay here. Exhale out through the mouth. Allowing the heart to release down. Pause and breathe in child's pose. Let's take 2 to 3 more rounds of breath here, just as you are. And to slowly release. Inhale, lifting the heart up. Coming back onto the knees and onto the hands here. Adding one more side bend. We're going to walk the hands to the right. Eyes can stay down towards the hands or looking back towards the feet. Let an inhale, breathe along the long side of the body. Exhale, and you can walk the hands. Eyes may move, neck may open. Other side, connect your breath to movement. Slowly bring the hands back to center, and then just keep walking to that side bend here. Eyes are down towards the hands or make their way back towards the feet or behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming back to center. Rolling over the knees and the hips here. Make your way to seated and then scooching down to Go all the way down onto the mat. As you roll down, the knees can come with you, hugging them in towards the body. Take full inhales and exhales, eyes may close. Rock side to side with the knees in towards you. And gently starting to plant the bottoms of the feet down onto the mat. Right heel comes to the left knee, flexing the toes, open up through that right hip. Staying here for figure four. You could also bring the knee in towards you with the arms resting, or interlace the fingers behind that left thigh or shin, hugging the knee in towards you. Eyes can close. Breathing into the body. And taking one more full round of breath. And your next exhale, releasing the arms, bottoms of the feet come down to the mat. You can rock the legs side to side. And bring the knees back to center. Left heel comes to the right knee, flexing the toes, open the hip. Bring our right knee in towards you. Fingers can interlace behind you. Full inhale. And exhale. And eyes can close. Breathing into the hips. Letting the belly rise and fall as you ease into the stretch on this side. And gently starting to release here. On your next exhale, bring the bottoms of the feet down into the mat. And you can rock the legs side to side. Finding a neutral pose to pause in. Knees could stay lifted, or you could lengthen the legs all the way out. Arms can come by the sides or on the body. And we just pause and let the hips settle, the spine settle. And take 2 more full rounds of breath. Your next inhale, engage the belly, plant the bottoms of the feet down into the mat. Hips start to lift up and over to the right, knees fall to the left for the spinal twist. Hands will stay in the body or start to extend to the side. Head stays at center or rolls in the opposite direction of the knees. And take up as little or as much room as you'd like on your mat here. Slowing the breath down. Taking a few more rounds of breath here on this side. On your next inhale, engage the belly. Guide the knees back to center, hips come back to center. Just take one breath here. And then make your way to the other side. Move to the left, knees fall to the right. Staying with hands on the body or extending the arms, taking up as little or as much space as your body needs. Head may roll in the opposite direction of the knees. And slowing the breath down here. Full inhales and full exhales. Your next breath or two, engage the belly, draw the knees back to center, hips come back to center, taking any final movements you need here. Make your way into our final relaxation, into Shavasana. Go through a mini version of Yoga Nidra, reset, engage our connection to self. Feel free to drink any water, put on a sweater, anything you need at this time. Make sure comfortable and warm. And coming back to slowing down your breath. Going for an intentional inhale and exhale. More elongated and rested, rapid state of breath. Feeling your head being supported. Shoulders are supported. Hips, legs, heels, all the way to the toes are supported. And starting to soften the top of the head. Relaxing the hair on the head. Right side and left side of the head. Relax here together. And starting to relax the eyebrows. Relaxing the eyes and your eyelids here together. Sending softness over the cheekbones, jaw, chin, the whole of your head and face relax here together. And starting to relax the back of the neck, sides of the neck, the whole of your throat. Sending relaxation to the tops of your shoulders, on the right arm, left arm, right wrist, left wrist, and hold your hands and all 10 fingers on the body. And sending relaxation to the back of the heart, front of the heart, the whole of the heart space relaxes here together. And relaxing into the whole of your ribs, mid back, low back. And allowing the belly to rise and fall. And relaxing the whole of the upper body here together. And sending relaxation the whole of your hips, the whole of the glutes. Relaxing to the whole of the right leg, left leg, right ankle, left ankle, right foot, left foot, and all the toes on the body. Relax here together. And so relaxation to the back of the body, front of the body, right side of the body, left side of the body, relaxing into the whole of the body here together. Softening the skin on the whole of the body. And taking the next few moments to rest in silence here together. And slowly start to bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Allowing the head to rock side to side.
Roll through the wrists and the ankles, the fingers. Arms can reach overhead, toes can reach away. Putting a full body stretch. Release the arms by your side as you're ready. Bend the knees from the bottoms of your feet down to the mat. Rolling to one side. The head can rest onto the arm, onto the mat here. And gently using the hands, the arms, the whole of your body. Make your way back to a comfortable seated position. Take your time to move. Eyes can open as you arrive and then just reclose them. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine. The exhale, shoulders soften away from the ears. And then bring the hands together in front of the heart. So I'm going to sing just the first few words of the long time sun, and in your heart space, just intentionally sending these words to yourself, to loved ones, to the world, and to all beings. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. May the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May your way be guided. May you realize that falling behind is really just a way to spring forward. And may you always remember this peace and love that surrounds you. With gratitude for our time together, we bow forward and say namaste. Opening your eyes when you're ready.